Have you ever found yourself in one of those moments when you're itching to build something, but you have no idea what? Well, that's the story of today's project. I've been saving these useful bits from different projects. Before you call me a hoarder, let's just say my collection of leftover pieces have been growing rapidly. It was time to decide. Either throw them away or use them to make something. Naturally, my choice was to create something. But what, you ask? Well, good question. Because I wasn't exactly sure myself. First thing comes to my mind, a small round table. Why small? I'm using these thin strips and spending hours on gluing wasn't on my schedule today. It's around 25 degrees Celsius in my workshop today, which means the glue will set pretty quickly. Dealing with so many pieces at once during gluing would have been messy, so I'm gluing them up in session. It requires a bit more effort and clamps. It's better to be safe than sorry. While the glue is curing, I thought, why not make some sketches? Surprisingly, the first one turned out quite nice, so I'll just flow with it. Once that's done, I'll move on to the tabletop, do the flattening, cutting, and slots for the legs using my CNC. By the way, if you're enjoying the video and learning a thing or two, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you won't miss my future content. Design is straightforward. I import the sketch into Fusion 360 and create a quick 3D model from it. Now it's time to glue those pieces for the legs. It's easier to build two separate parts and then connect them with miter joints. I know the gluing process might look odd at first, but you will see the final results. If you have any questions about all these processes, let me know in the comment section. Oh, and I want to add a 10-degree bevel on the underside. If it were a square table, I could have used a table saw. But since it's round, using a quick jig for a palm router is a safer option. The downside of the jig, even with dust extraction, wood chips go crazy and create a mess. If you want to know how I made the jig, drop a comment and I might have another video about it. I gotta admit, this side table has turned out pretty cool, especially the legs. I will definitely use variations of this design in my upcoming projects. Thanks for sticking around till the end, and I'll catch you in the next one.